as any other human on Earth, sharing the same original divine origins and purpose on a higher level of being. They are born into complete helplessness and amnesia concerning their own identity. However, the genes of a starseed are encoded with information pertaining to their particular origin and purpose that is designed to active at a possible predetermined moment in life or after a process of self-healing and inner spiritual work. Many starseeds will experience the 1111 synchronicity as a type of wake-up call to their soul purpose and mission. The starseed awakening process can be gentle and happen gradually as one walks a spiritual path of self-exploration, or it can be very dramatic and abrupt, sometimes occurring during a major transitional phase of their life. However, if you or someone you know is a starseed, they may resonate with most if not all of the starseed qualities and experiences listed here. As always, no external list, label or definition can always accurately describe with 100% certainty the starseed experience. One must look within themselves and truly remember what they already know. Find what resonates with you and always trust your heart concerning the answers you seek. A starseed has a profound feeling of being very different from other people. Everyone is unique and different from others in some way or another, but for a starseed, this feeling begins at a very early age and stays with them well into adulthood. There may be no external cause of this feeling and most have relatively normal childhood and adult lives, although they will tend to have some very unusual experiences. Many people will view these individuals as being somewhat weird or eccentric, even if the starseed is trying to act normal and blend in. A starseed knows they are different, even if they don't quite know why, and even if they try to fake it, they will be unhappy pretending to be anyone but themselves. Starseed children often feel more comfortable communicating with animals, nature, trees, and even inanimate objects such as stuffed animals or toys when they are very young. Some may have a feeling or sense as if these things are conscious and can understand them. It is the energy of these beings and objects that the starseed may be sensing, but with animals and people it can be early signs of an empathic or telepathic ability. Many starseed children, including adults, have a fondness for particular creatures like felines and wild cats, birds such as owls and eagles, and some even like reptiles. It is their sensitive nature, compassion, and empathy that often inspires starseed children to develop an interest in various forms of healing. Many will continue to develop these healing abilities as they get older or enter into careers involving healing. In fact, starseeds begin to question what is real even at that very young age. They often ponder or ask deep or serious questions, have a healthy and genuine curiosity about the people around them and the world in general. They may question everything and always want to know why something is the way it is. Starseed children can even ponder the deepest of questions about reality and delve into concepts such as reincarnation and life after death. Starseeds may have unusual experiences in childhood that they tend to never forget. Starseeds also have memories of some unique or very emotional dreams, even some that feel very real as if they are more memories rather than dreams. Many starseeds remember having a profound or unusual experience around the ages of 5 to 11 years old that may relate to UFOs, aliens, or the stars, while others may have more paranormal experiences with ghosts or shadow figures. Please note that most of the starseed traits and characteristics are very similar to those associated with indigo children and light workers. All of them do share a common purpose on the planet. Many children that are considered indigos are actually starseed children, but not all indigos are star-seeded souls. Starseed children share many things in common with indigo children, such as their empathic and introverted nature, but tend to carry these particular traits well into adulthood. Light workers are simply individuals who have consciously chosen to walk a spiritual path, to raise their own vibration and to help spread love and light into the world to assist with the ascension process. Anyone, including starseeds and indigos, can be light workers. Starseeds often experience sensitivity to extreme hot or cold, most of them being more intolerant to cold. They either cannot tolerate the cold as much and prefer warmer or even hot weather, or they are more comfortable in colder weather and find heat intolerable. They may have a high tolerance for pain, or sometimes the extreme opposite, and the starseed may be extremely sensitive to pain for some reason. Many starseeds have a high immunity to many viruses that would affect others easily. When they do become sick, which is not that often, they may recover more quickly. Many have a strong body, no matter what body type they may have. and it is not uncommon for a starseed to have never broken a bone within their life. They often heal very quickly from any sprains or injuries to the body. Even if weak in appearance, starseeds can have much physical strength and even an inner strength at exact moments when they need it. A strange symptom of some starseeds is that they may have a tendency to bruise very easily and often do not remember how they bumped themselves or got the bruise. They might find other unusual marks or scratches on their body at times and not recall how they might have gotten these. They may have a prominent birthmark or mole somewhere on their body. Sometimes a few birthmarks or freckles that they have are unusual in appearance or even form an unusual shape, design, or pattern. Many starseeds feel an aversion to bright and unnatural lighting. Starseeds find peace and solace in natural sunlight. They tend to have an affinity with nature, and many have a fondness for trees in particular, especially willow trees for some reason. Many starseeds feel more at home with plants and animals than with other humans. Many starseeds have acute hearing or an above-average hearing range. They can be extremely sensitive to sound, and loud or chaotic noise disturbs them immensely. It is not uncommon for starseeds to sometimes hear strange or unusual high-pitched frequencies or tones in one of their ears. This often happens during periods of accelerated soul growth and can even be accompanied by head pressure, tingling, or other sensations that seem unusual in any area of the body. These physical experiences can happen out of the blue and occur for a period of days or week, then suddenly the symptoms disappear just as abruptly. Eyes can vary in color, but many will have unusual or eccentric eyes, either in shape or color, but often just in their intensity. The eyes of a starseed can often be large and bright or have a unique spark to them. As a child, this can be even more intense. Many starseeds have an extreme sensitivity to alcohol, drugs, and typically any medicine, while others tend to have an extremely high tolerance to such things. All such physical tendencies such as these can vary depending on the individual and can fluctuate over time. This is true with most people, but starseeds tend to be at a higher risk and must try to avoid withdrawing into escapism involving abuse of any substance, or abuse of anything as a rule, to cope with reality or deal with pain. This can cloud the starseed vision and delay their progress, but if it occurs early in life, it can often lead to deep insight and life-changing experiences which pave the way for their later awakening. The more awakened a starseed becomes, the less they rely on, desire, or can even tolerate certain chemical substances. Most will then continue to make more conscious and positive decisions regarding their health in general. A majority of starseeds, even as young adults, are night owls and enjoy staying up later than the average person. There is a peaceful feeling of solitude and clarity that starseeds feel at night. Those who do sleep earlier may find themselves suddenly awakening for no reason, often around 3 a.m. Many starseeds have unusual sleep patterns or find that they can get by on less sleep than the average person, but still there are periods where they may feel extreme fatigue and need more sleep than usual. Whichever way the starseed awakens, the soul memory is restored varying degrees depending on the particular level of conscious awareness or depending on their particular path and mission. The goal is for the starseed to eventually become fully conscious of their purpose and mission on the planet and to continue to do the soul-level spiritual work that is necessary or required. Their personal connection to their higher self is also strengthened, which allows them to be guided by their intuition and inner knowing and through synchronicity. Most fully awakened starseeds are benefited with the ability to rid themselves of limiting behavioral patterns and fears that might take Earth humans many lifetimes to accomplish. This is possibly because starseeds may have had similar mission on other planets or in similar physical densities and could be quite familiar with the various procedures and techniques necessary for raising one's personal vibration or consciousness. During moments of soul awareness and on a subconscious level, the starseed often feels a sense of urgency, or a feeling that something important is about to happen. Sometimes they get a nagging sensation or feeling that there is something they are supposed to remember but they don't know what it is. It almost feels like they are remembering the future. Seeing the 1111 frequently appears leading up to or during a starseed awakening. The number 11 in general and other repeating number sequences often pop up in synchronistic ways during this time, and there is an unusual yet familiar feeling when this occurs. As the starseed becomes more conscious on a spiritual level, synchronicities will become more common. The starseed individual may also cross paths with other starseeds or karmic soulmates around this time. All of these events and circumstances can help accelerate soul growth and prepare for their mission and realize their own unique purpose on the planet. I hope this video was really helpful to you. See you in the next video. Peace, love, and life.